first piece was The Screaming Eagles March by John Edmondson. If you don't know too much about music, this march was in 6/8 time, which means that everything is split into groups of 3, which is very different than what we usually do. A lot of times we play something that's in something 4, which usually is based more on groups of 2. So it's a real challenge for junior high students to take that leap into going from something that is in 4/4 time or 2/4 time and going to something that is in 6/8 that's more triplet based. The students have done a really good job of that, and that's a great march for introducing 6/8. Our next piece, Ancient Flower, you'll notice that the composer's name is, last name Nishimura. This person is a Japanese composer. She started composing, I think, around in the 90s, and I picked this piece mainly because a lot of the compositions that we play are based off of our Western music traditions, America and Western Europe, all those different things, and I wanted to introduce the students to something that sounded just a little bit different. So I hope you enjoy Ancient Flower. right, so we'll go from a Japanese song with many, many different chord structures to a much more traditional band piece. This piece, Wind River Overture. First off, an overture is, if you think of, like if you ever go to the musical, the first thing that the orchestra plays before anyone actually comes out is called an overture. It's just an introduction, and usually uses a lot of different themes to kind of introduce things that are going to happen. The bands and orchestra worlds took that same concept and just applied it to bands where we're not really introducing things that are going to be happening later. We're actually just using a lot of different themes. Most overtures start with either a slow or fast section. They go back and forth between some slower and fast sections. And actually, Bruce Pearson, the composer of this piece, is a native Minnesotan. He owns the Chose Music Company. If you ever really looked at your students' lesson books, those were written by Bruce Pearson and Chose Music. I hope you enjoy Wind River Overture. After we're concluded with that piece, we will get the junior high into the seats over here and quickly go get the high school band.